welcome to my 5th weekly vlog. Today I'm going back into the office. Last week was the Easter holidays, so I've been off for 10 whole days. I had automated emails set up, so I was checking my emails this morning. I had 61 emails, but a lot of them were like automated database updates. So I think there's about 20 I had to go through and delete. It's about half of them, and then there's a few I've got to respond to. So I looked at the emails and then I've packed sheets of paper and I'm going to take these into the office, and that's going to dictate what I'm working on, and I've got some other things I need to follow up on and a lot of emails I've got to send with things that don't seem to have been done or people don't seem to have responded to it in the last week and a half. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's a lot more grey skies than I had expected, so I was hoping to wear a bit more summery clothes. But yeah, I've got the opaque tights on today. And I'm going to be wearing boots. So I'm wearing this skirt from Bowden, which is corduroy and it's colour popcorn. And then I'm wearing this jumper from Warehouse and it's navy. It's actually size 14, but I think it's quite a small fit. Now 6:10, I just got home from work and I walked back because it's not raining. Yeah, so I've hole punched my sheets and got a bit more ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I ordered this on Saturday. So I've got some turmeric tablets. So this is 180 tablets and I take one a day usually. I haven't taken them for the last 2 months, but this is my second purchase of turmeric and that's £11, so it's okay. I think it works out 6p per dose. And then I've got 2 books which I'm not going to read because I bought one for myself for my birthday. Oh, I didn't notice this one was hardback. So I'm going to show these in a birthday haul, I think, but why has nobody told me this before? And then this skincare book which I've wanted for a very long time. No space on the bookshelf, but I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, so in about an hour I'm leaving to go swimming. I've booked the swimming for fitness thing. So it's going to be the lanes and I can stay in the pool for an hour, but I'm going to do 40 lengths. And then I'm going to drive though, I think, and then I'm coming back. Just got back from swimming, it was good. There were a lot of people there, more than usual, because I usually go more at like 7:30 AM rather than 7:30 PM. And I think there might have been a swimming club or something because people were talking to each other. I did 40 lengths, which is about 2/3 of a mile. I think 64 lengths is 1 mile, and that took me about 35 minutes. Yeah, I don't go completely hardcore the whole way. I do 8 lengths of front core and then 2 lengths of breaststroke, and I do that repeated 4 times. Then after that I wash my hair, and my hair gets in a very big knot after swimming. I think I should get some like hair detangler because that's what I had when I was a kid. But this is the problem with swimming and my hair, is it just gets in a massive knot. It's Tuesday, I'm going into the office again today. As you saw from earlier, I did a half-an-hour workout, and then I also had to iron my clothes because I've got a massive pile of clothes. It's annoying because a lot of things were ironed when they were on the rail, but then the rail broke last week, I think on Thursday, while I was away. So now everything's just in a massive pile and I've got to iron things before I put them on. So today I'm going into the office to do some work. I've got to read some documents, check my emails, because I sent a lot of emails yesterday, but a lot of them were getting like bounced back with people saying they were still on annual leave. So hopefully I've got some responses I can get cracking with some other things. So I'll show you what I'm wearing. I've just ironed it, but it's this Oasis top, which is a bit oversized because it's size 12. Then these navy Marks and Spencer's trousers with like rose gold detailing here. Then I'm going to tuck my shirt in, and then I've got this, it's like a grey blue casual blazer that is from a charity shop. It was £6 and I bought it a couple of weeks ago. So that's what I'm wearing. I think I look fairly smart. I'm home from work now. It's really quite warm outside. When I left this morning it was freezing. Well, not quite freezing, but I was wearing a scarf. But now I had to carry my coat home and I've put a vest on. And there's loads of people walking around in like crop tops and things in the city centre because the sun has come out, so there's no clouds in the sky. The corner over there in the corner of my bedroom is really annoying me because there's just so much stuff everywhere. So I got home from work. I had a fairly productive day at work. No one else came into the office, so it was just me. And I just made a Victoria sponge cake from this little book of vegan bakes, and she's on Holly Jade, little blog of vegan, is on Instagram, and I did the Victoria sponge cake. I just halved the recipe, and I am going to be putting fondant icing on, which should be interesting because I'm not very good at fondant, but I want to give it a go. And that is for my granny's birthday in a couple of days. Hello, it's Wednesday now, 7:30. I'm going to go to the stables now. I don't usually go to the stables before work, but I'm going to be doing that today because I'm going to be working very late today. I can sort of think that's going to be happening. Yeah, so I want to go to the stables and do about half an hour schooling. It's quite unlikely I'm going to be back at my desk by 9 AM, but I think that's kind of like balanced out by the fact I'm going to be working pretty late, I think. I'm home again. It's now 10:10. I got home maybe about 15 minutes ago. I forgot to say, so at 2 AM I woke up and I'd left my last weekly vlog rendering overnight with the sound of like piano playing, so it didn't like switch off or anything. Anyway, so I woke up at 2 AM and it was 99% rendered, so I waited until it was at 100%, which took a few minutes. And then I started uploading it to YouTube, and then by the time I woke up at 6:30, it was all uploaded. So that was pretty good, and it's quite a coincidence that I managed to wake up at exactly the right time, I think. Anyway, so I went to the stables, did half an hour schooling. Pony was being very sort of like silly. Just strong and hyperactive, I suppose. I was trying to be as quick as possible. The traffic there was a little bit different. Well, a bit busier than usual because it is rush hour, and then it was also quite busy coming home. So now I'm sorting out emails. I've been sent a few emails and I'm getting ready because I've got my first interview. So for my work as a research associate, I'm doing interviews. So the first one of those is today. I was trying to get them for in the morning, but this one is for at 2 o'clock. So I like to have it all transcribed within 24 hours, so I type up everything that's been said. So I might be staying up quite late today, Anyway, that's happening at 2, so I need to get ready and do other work beforehand. I've just finished my interview with a person. It started a little bit later than expected because they were busy, but anyway, I'm pleased we did it. The total interview took 50 minutes, so I went through some questions and I shared my screen and they answered them because it's like multiple choice or selecting boxes, and then I had 25 questions that I went through and also asked some follow-up questions. It took 50 minutes, so now I need to type this all up and transcribe it word for word. I think I'm not going to do verbatim. I think I'm not going to do verbatim. I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to do like all the ums and ahs and like because that would just take ages. I did that for the PhD. It took ages because you have to count how many times people do like false starts and things. So I think I might just do it the other way in more of like a readable format. I had a chocolate raspberry ripple sort of. It's from the Wicked range, which is vegan, at Tesco's, with white chocolate and little bits of raspberry around the outside, so I've been eating that. I'm just really pleased that that first interview has been completed, and now I can start transcribing it. It's going to be a lot of work transcribing it. I have been transcribing this interview for the last 2.5 hours, and now I'm going to go and do some reformer pilates. So pilates is sort of like a mat-based exercise usually, but reformer pilates is on like a special moving gadget, and it's a bit more of sort of strength based because you're pulling against different springs of different weights, and I think it's just a little bit more technical and hardcore. Anyway, so I paid £15 to be like a newcomer, and then I'm allowed to go to 2 sessions over 2 weeks. So I went to one last week and I'm going to my second one today, and that's it. Usually sessions are £15 each, or you can buy a block of 5 sessions which costs £70 and you have to use it within 5 weeks. So that'd be £14. So basically it's £15, which I'm kind of thinking is a bit out of my price range because I already spend a lot on all my other hobbies. I don't know, it's fun. I really enjoyed the last one, so I'm going to see what today's one's like. I booked a class with a different instructor, but it's still like the beginner's class, but last time it was hardcore. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and then when I get back I'm going to have dinner and then get on with this transcribing. I just want to get it done today. No matter how long it takes or what time I finish, I want to get it done. It's 10:15 now, quite late to only just be finishing the work. It took me ages to transcribe. So like the first 10 minutes of the interview we were going through a quantitative questionnaire, so I think I'm going to need to go back at some point and write up any sort of additions that she did that weren't like the tick box bits that, I don't know, it's a bit complicated. So I need to go back, but I've transcribed the main body, which is about 43 minutes of interview, which was at the second part. Yeah, so about 53 minutes in total. I've transcribed the actual interview part, which was a lot. I think it was about 6,100 words and 18 pages, 20 pages, can't remember. Anyway, so I need to go over that because there's definitely mistakes, and I'm going to need, there's some words I didn't even like. I think it's just complicated if you don't know what transcription is like, but it's like I need to go back and go over it all over again, which is going to take at least about another 3 hours, I suppose, but I'm going to save that maybe for Friday or next Tuesday. I iced the cake this morning, and it's the cake that I baked on Tuesday evening. So I did the pink fondant icing, and then I wrote happy 91st birthday. So it's my granny's birthday today, very old. And then I've just been preparing for an interview. I've got my second interview, and that's at 11 o'clock today, so that's 15 minutes. Bird just flew over there, it's a bit scary. Anyway, so just preparing for the interview, and hopefully it goes well, and then after that I'm going to be typing up every single word that I said, transcribing the whole interview for analysis later on. So that'll be a bit tedious, but good once it's all complete. I have finished my interview, which was with someone. Yeah, so I was doing it via Microsoft Teams, which is like due to coronavirus, I'm not going out to see the firms. And then over Microsoft Teams you can record video, but as part of my ethics I decided not to do video recordings, and I just did audio recordings. So I use this Sony audio recorder, I don't know what type it is. Yeah, but I used this during my PhD as well, so I bought it with my PhD funding, and I've even got a little cute case for it as well. Yeah, so I use this and I put it really close to the speakers in my laptop because I can't do the video recording. And then I also have my phone recording as well. So luckily this won't work though, so I just like to use the phone as a backup. And now I've got a whole hour of audio to type out and transcribe, which is going to take a while. It's now 12:30. I'm going to go for lunch and then come back and get started on that. It's now 5:10. I'm still trying to transcribe this interview from the morning. It's a long time transcribing something. I think if you do it professionally you have like a stop-start thing with your foot, like a pedal, but I'm just having to move my hands back to the keyboard and press pause on the audio recording playing. So it's a long process. So earlier at 3 o'clock I went downstairs and had some cake for Granny's birthday. I don't even know if she knows that it's her birthday. She's 91, so she doesn't seem particularly aware of what's going on. a short walk before dinner, then I had like nachos, cheese and chicken for dinner. I've just washed my hair and done my 3rd week of this Olaplex number 3 treatment. I'm doing it for like a review video, so I'm seeing how it works. It's pretty expensive, but hopefully it's got a good effect. So it's now 8 o'clock and I'm going to do a bit more transcribing and work, just because I want to get this done. It's bank holiday next week, but I'm probably not ready for bank holiday. I'd rather continue working. But yeah, I'm going to have a bit of time off over this weekend, so I want to get as much done now as possible. So I woke up early and then I did about 1 hour 20 minutes of transcribing, just going over the transcription that I wrote up on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, just to listen to the recording again and check it all was in and like miss out any words that I hadn't heard the first time. So I'm really pleased that's done, because I was going to save it for next week. So wake up early, did that. Then I did a half an hour workout and then I had to iron this top because I still got the whole clothing pile in the corner. And now I'm going out to a coffee shop for breakfast. So I'm going to get an iced latte and a peanut butter vegan brownie if that's available. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of work in the coffee shop, so this is just like to spice up my life, and it's a New Year's resolution for me to go out to a coffee shop by myself twice every month. So yeah, only 1 more day left of the month, so I'm rushing out and going to go and do that now. I forgot to show you what I'm wearing today. So I'm wearing like a vest underneath, which is from a 3-pack in Asda, and then this top is from New Look. I've had it for a very long time, size A, and it's got this like bow tied up here. I think it's like called a pussy bow top, I don't know. So it's very sheer and see-through. And then I'm wearing these Wallace navy trousers with a pleat, and it's my first time wearing, it's very dark, first time wearing crop trousers for work this year. Yeah, and then I'm wearing these patent nude shoes from Clarks. I'm now back from the cafe. It was super tasty. That peanut butter brownie was all vegan, and I got soy milk iced latte. It came to £6.60, which I'm pleased with. Yeah, so I'm now home, got to get on with some work. I did work a little bit in the cafe, but it's not really a sort of place where you can get your laptop out, so I was just doing things on my phone and making notes in a notebook, and then it got very busy at like 10 o'clock. I think it's because it's quite like a kind of hipster place. A lot of people come in for brunch, or like the screaming toddlers and things. Yeah, so it's not like Starbucks where you can go and sit there for 2 hours and type things, and I knew that already. Yeah, so I'm now home and it's 10:30. I'm going to do some work and get on with things. Yeah, so I've been working away on my laptop this afternoon, and I've just done a few phone calls trying to follow up with things because people are just not responding to emails. I feel a little bit flustered. I think my face has gone red and stressed out because there's a lot of work to be getting on with, as I have been starting earlier than usual and finishing a lot later than usual, trying to get stuff done. And now there's a bank holiday, and I suppose what I would really like to be doing is just continuing, and I'd rather like save this bank holiday for maybe a few weeks later down the line, because I feel like, because I've just recently had so much time off, I'm not really in the mood to have more time off, but I'm going to force myself to have a rest and do some stuff less on the laptop, because I spent a lot of the Easter holidays actually on my laptop editing. So hopefully I'll do a little bit less. There's a bit of filming I want to do for YouTube, but I'm trying to stay a bit more away from the screens because I can see a lot more work coming up in the next few weeks. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the stables in a bit after I've had a snack. So I bought a bit on eBay. I had a lesson with Karen Dixon, who is an international eventer. She's been on the Great Britain equestrian eventing team 4 times. Yeah, so she recommended this bit. So it's a Waterford snaffle. So yeah, it's like one of the strongest bits you can actually get. So the pony cannot sort of like fixate anywhere because it's so flexible. It's got 5 little joints and it's a loose ring as well. So I think I'm going to try this today. It's the correct size, I think, or 5.5 inches. But I'm really pleased. I got this on eBay, and it came literally like 2 or 3 days later. So I've left the eBay person a good review, because they sent me a little thing asking for me to leave them a review because I'm a small company and everything. Yeah, but I'm really pleased with this. I'm hoping it's going to work, because charging down a hill out of control towards a solid jump is just scary and dangerous. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, then I went to do a muck out in the pony stable, and there was a grey mouse lying in the middle, like dead and frozen, like, which was hideous. So I had to like scoop it up and put it in the wheelbarrow with all the other poo. Did a wheelbarrow poo picking in the field, and then I went for a hack on the roads. Yes, that was okay. Now I'm gonna go have a bath, and yeah. Woke up at 6:30, and then I made these like Rice Krispie and honey and peanut butter squares, which I'm really pleased with. They turned out well. Then I went to the stables, did about 50 minutes schooling, cleaned all his tack, did a full muck out. There were no dead mice in the stables today, but it's just annoying. Like, this my riding hat is completely drenched. Everything just got very wet. Yeah, so it's now like 11:30. Just got home. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. It's now 6:30. I have been very busy literally all afternoon since I think 12:30, because I had an early lunch. It's like 6 hours non-stop, tidying, cleaning, organising, putting things away, moving stuff about, vacuuming. Anyway, so there's some stuff dry. It's definitely not finished, this whole clothing sort out, but I'm going to vacuum my room because there's like little bits of fluff and everything that's been brought up. So I'm going to vacuum my room, do some stuff on the laptop, and then go down for dinner. Hello, it's now Sunday the 1st of May. I slept from like 9 PM till 8 AM. I was just really tired last night, and I still feel quite exhausted. Yeah, so I'm going to go and meet the boyfriend. I'm going to drive about 1 hour 40 minutes to where he lives, and we're going to go around. It's really heavily raining, so we've had to change our plans because we were going to go up a mountain, but we're going to go and do something else. And yeah, I'm going to go and do that now after breakfast, so I'll vlog a bit when I'm there and then catch up when I get back. Okay, it's now much later. I was out for about 9.5 hours. Yes, I drove to see the boyfriend, then we went to go on a walk, and then we just went to Costa after having like a picnic. Yeah, in Costa, like the mint chocolate chip frappes used to be like vegan if you had soy milk, but now the chocolate chips contain milk, which is really annoying. The only frappe that was suitable was the strawberry one. I'm not a particular fan of strawberry. I was more in the mood for chocolate, because chocolate is nicer. But it was okay. Probably wouldn't get it again. Yeah, then I came home. Yeah, so I was out most of the day. It was pretty rainy. Anyway, so while I was out, my rail in my bedroom was fixed, and I'm very happy because now I can get on and sort that out. But I think I'm going to paint it navy. Yeah, so this is what they've done. It's the same rail as before. This bit's new, and the one on the other side is also new. And then this wooden thing is like fixed. They've like cut it like this, put this in, and then it's also secured at the bottom with another right angle thing. So I need to vacuum it in that corner. Yeah, but I think I'm going to paint this navy just so it matches in with the rest of the room before I start putting things back on the rail. But I'm really pleased with it, that does seem pretty strong. So I'm going to try and look for this colour navy paint, because that's the colour that all my other shelves are. So if that was here, I don't know if I can be bothered, because I might have to sand this. Or I'm going to have to prime it. It's going to be a long process. But I think it'll be better to get it looking good before I put the clothes on. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to finish this vlog here. Bye.